Thanks for joining St. George News at 8. I'm Scott Beadle. Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints polygamist leader Lyle Jeffs enters a not guilty plea on charges related to food stamp fraud and failure to appear in court. After nearly 2 years on the run from authorities, Jeffs made an initial appearance in court on Monday. A 2-week trial is slated to begin on September 18th. Jeffs was captured in South Dakota last month. He was wanted for his alleged role in instructing FLDS members to buy items with benefits from the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, then give them to a church warehouse. 11 co-defendants resolved their cases by pleading guilty, avoiding jail time. Jeffs is in jail pending his trial. He faces up to 30 years in prison. Fire crews stayed busy for several hours Monday for a blaze that was started by a spark from a saw. The Cedar City Fire Department was called to North Enoch Road around 3 p.m. That fire scorched just under 12 acres. Authorities believe it was started when sparks flew from a saw used by a construction worker who was cutting rebar. No injuries were reported, and it is unknown whether police issued a citation. Authorities are reminding everyone to be careful and alert when using anything that could spark a fire in these hot and dry conditions. Well, if you're looking for a great way to help raise money for some kids, the Kane County Children's Justice Center is hosting several events on July 21st and 22nd. A 3-on-3 basketball tournament will have 5 different divisions playing on July 21st, and the Children's Justice Center Superhero Fun Run is the following day, including a 10K, a 5K, and a Kids Fun Run. There will also be a carnival at the park on the day of the race. To register for any of the races, you can go to runnercard.com, and to sign up for the basketball tournament, you can call Garrett at 435-899-1122. Utah's juvenile detention centers will soon admit fewer children and low-level offenders under new admission guidelines set to go into effect in August. The new rules come on the heels of sweeping legislation overhauling the juvenile justice system. Southern Utah Representative Lowry Snow sponsored the juvenile justice amendments in the 2017 legislature. He says the focus of the bill is to keep youth out of the juvenile justice system by providing early intervention. Representative Snow says research shows low-level offenders and first-time offenders in the juvenile justice system were more likely to show up there again. Under the legislation, some of the resources previously dedicated to detention centers will be diverted to early intervention strategies, working directly with youth and their families. For more information about the new legislation, you can visit utah.gov. A deadly military plane crash in Mississippi has claimed the lives of 16 service members. Investigators are trying to find out why, but so far, there are few clues. Maggie Rulli has more.
It's one of the deadliest military aviation accidents in recent memory. A Marine Corps cargo plane crashed into a field just north of Jackson, Mississippi on Monday, killing all 15 Marines and 1 Navy corpsman on board.
Crackling noise. Is it something? Then it was all over, but it was loud.
The servicemen were based at Stewart Air National Guard Base in Newburgh, New York. They were flying out of North Carolina when their flight disappeared off radar over Mississippi. Witnesses say they heard a loud boom around 4 in the afternoon. Then the plane began corkscrewing to the ground.
We don't want nobody out there. You have fuel everywhere, so.
An eyewitness describes what he thinks is ammunition from the aircraft exploding after the crash.
All you hear was bow, 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 bow.
Local emergency crews say wreckage was found at least 5 miles away, suggesting the aircraft was at a high altitude when something went wrong. The crew was on a KC-130, known as a cargo workhorse in the military, a plane with a strong safety record, leaving investigators scrambling to figure out what could have caused such a reliable plane to drop out of the clear skies.
Everything is going to be looked at, and if there's lessons that can be learned, they will be implemented.
Chief Meteorologist Chris Summers has your Southern Utah forecast right after this.
The weather tonight is brought to you by AWI Networks, smarter internet.
And welcome back, everyone. A good Tuesday evening to you. Temperatures near 101 here late this afternoon in St. George, right about where we should be this time of year, that normal high at 102. Overnight lows into the 70s then. Did see some showers and thunderstorms around the area as well. And we'll take a look at the latest radar, showing you some of those showers and thunderstorms that have popped up around parts of northern Arizona, southern parts of Utah, also seeing a little bit of rainfall as well, seeing some clouds out there too. And a few more showers and thunderstorms off near Mesquite as well. We'll keep at least that threat of some rain in our forecast as we head into the overnight hours of tonight and then through the day on our Wednesday. Taking a look at our future radar, going to show you exactly where the rain should be happening according to our computer models anyway, where you could see a little bit of rain develop again around Cedar City and then back into parts of Nevada. Could see a little bit of that rain around 10 o'clock this evening. And as you put into motion, then we'll start to see a few showers, maybe a couple thunder showers develop once again. Overnight tonight, may see a few of those push into St. George and southern Utah, but then by early tomorrow morning, we can see those really pretty much die across our area and may see a few of those showers and thunderstorms try to redevelop once again by tomorrow afternoon. Again, very widely scattered coverage, and they'll be very isolated as well. Could see a few of those by about 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning back up near Cedar City and also near Beaver as well as we get to tomorrow morning. But again, looks like the best chance of rain for us will be overnight tonight and then early tomorrow morning. But here's your highs from today. Upper 80s on Cedar City, again where they saw some clouds and rain, 86 degrees. The high there today. We made it to 101 St. George, 101 in Mesquite, 106 down in Las Vegas, and 101 degrees in Hurricane late this afternoon as well. 91, the high temperature in Enterprise. Taking a look at our temperatures for tonight. Yeah, back in the upper 50s around Cedar City with mainly clear skies, but could see an isolated shower or thunderstorm out there. Mid 70s from St. George to Mesquite to Hurricane by early tomorrow morning with again partly to mostly clear skies in our forecast. As we get to your Wednesday, partly sunny skies for Cedar City. Again, highs getting back in the upper 80s once again with south-southwest winds about 12 miles per hour. For St. George, then it should get back to 103 by the afternoon hours. Again, partly to mostly sunny skies expected. Northwest winds at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So another hot and dry day. Again, a full day of sunshine for your Wednesday. Could see some more isolated showers or thunderstorms move in on Thursday and early on Friday. Otherwise, just some very warm temperatures continuing across our area here over the next couple of days. So a lot of hot weather in the forecast for our Wednesday. Again, those showers and thunderstorms actually get pushed off to our east. New Mexico, parts of Colorado seeing at least that chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm. I think we'll keep the chance out through much of the day on our Wednesday, but then bring a slight chance of some rain back to our area as we head into Thursday. But for tonight, or for tomorrow I should say, your Wednesday will see temperatures upper 80s in many of our hometowns. To our north, 88 degrees Cedar City, 90 degrees Enterprise, and 90 degrees Newcastle. Partly sunny skies. Could be a shower around, especially early in the day. For southern Utah and St. George, 103 the high temperature for our Wednesday. Partly sunny skies. Could be as warm as 108 in Littlefield, 107 the high temperature in Mesquite. So partly sunny skies. Again, it might be a shower in the forecast for Cedar City, 88 the high Wednesday, then back in the low to mid 90s as we head into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, back in the mid 90s. And could see another little rain chance early next week in Cedar City. Now for St. George and southern Utah, yeah, still seeing 103, 104 for the high temperature next couple of days. And then very warm for the weekend as highs get back into the 108 to 107 category as we head to Saturday and Sunday with, again, maybe an isolated thunderstorm in the forecast late Sunday. There's kind of some isolated chances here and there to maybe get a little bit of break from the heat. But even with today, the rain was kind of all around us, unfortunately, and we didn't really get a break. 101 was our high today, but Cedar City, 86, that's kind of a nice temperature break for them.
A little bit of a cool down.
With a little bit of rain for that area here late this afternoon and into the evening.
Of course, any rain we can get right now is
that would be
so
very
good.
Yeah, very beneficial if we could grab a little bit of rain out there. I don't think very good chance tomorrow, but maybe back on Thursday could see another chance.
All right. Thanks, Chris. Up next, a bear finds itself in a spot that was hard to bear. Police in California encounter a bear cub wandering around the woods with its head stuck in a jug. Yeah, it's a scenario kind of reminiscent of the storybook character Winnie the Pooh, who of course frequently got his head stuck in a jar full of honey. The bear was captured on video Saturday, thrashing around, clawing at its head, and using a fence to try and pop off the plastic jug. A police officer held the cub down while a wildlife agent eventually removed the jug from its head, and as you can see there, once freed, that cub made a dash back into the wild.
He was out of there then. That's as soon as you could see again, he was like, I'm getting out of here.
Enough of this.
Right.
Let's go. Thanks for watching.
We hope you have a great night.